By law, real estate agents can't actually answer the question, how is the neighborhood? It's considered steering on our part and it is illegal. While a real estate agent cannot answer this question, there are some tips for you to help you choose the right neighborhood. Hi there, my name's Ali Cassetti. I'm a top producing real estate agent here in Napa Valley in Solano County. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, please give me a call. Today we're going over the infamous question, how is the neighborhood? A common question that's fielded by real estate professionals is, how's the neighborhood? And if you have a top producing real estate agent when you're purchasing a home, you should be able to receive all of the pertinent information to allow you to make an educated decision on areas and neighborhoods. So a great real estate agent should be able to provide you resources to neighborhood information. And by law, real estate agents can't actually answer the question, how is the neighborhood? It's considered steering on our part and it is illegal, but every person will have their own analysis and outlook on specific areas, and while a real estate agent cannot answer this question, there are some tips for you to help you choose the right neighborhood. So tip number 1, research the neighborhood schools when buying a home. Schools, whether you have children or you're expecting a child or not, the local school district is generally an important thing to consider when buying a home. The school district oftentimes can impact the ease and timelessness of a future sale. There are several ways to get the information on a local school district. You can always ask your real estate agent to provide some information about the local schools, and they should at the very least be able to provide at least general information for you. Another great way to find out about the local school district is by actually calling the school district's main office. In most cases, the district is more than happy to either email you or direct mail you the information. Additionally, many districts offer the information on their website nowadays, and they'll typically redirect the consumer there if it is there. Keep in mind, the best information is normally going to be direct from the district, but greatschools.org offers some great information on each and every school, whether that's elementary, middle, high school, etc., within the specific district. Another thing to look at is local business and shopping. Drive by a nearby strip mall or a shopping plaza and see what's happening. Are there lots of vacant stores? Are the stores thriving with business? The local businesses and shops can often indicate how the neighborhood is doing. Business owners in most cases want to be in a community where there's support and pride from the local residents. Contact the owner at a local mom and pop business to ask them their opinion on the community. If they've been in business for many years, they've likely seen the ups and downs of the neighborhood and the community itself. Another thing you can do is visit the community's local chamber of commerce. They'll give you quality information about the local businesses and their representatives. Another thing to look into is public transportation. If an alternative to personal transportation is desired, the community's access to public transportation can be important when selecting a neighborhood. How close is the nearest bus line? How often are pickups and drop-offs made? How expensive is the transportation? If public transportation is desired, these are all things that should be analyzed when choosing a neighborhood to buy a home in. Call or visit the local transit authority's website to get detailed information about the public transportation. Another thing to consider is convenience. We live in a world of convenience, so to many consumers, convenience is key. In many cases, this is also a critical component to choosing the right neighborhood when buying a home. Convenience to a buyer can have many different meanings. A common factor when a buyer determines the convenience of a neighborhood is the proximity to major expressways and highways. We're seeing a lot of commuting nowadays, so this can be really important. If the home is located in a neighborhood that's close to the major expressways, this can be a plus to one buyer, but a negative to another. Another common convenience factor is the proximity of the local grocery stores or the corner stores, maybe the gym or fitness center, whether it's a suburban neighborhood or a rural neighborhood. Simply stated, the proximity to other neighbors is often a factor in deciding a neighborhood. Some buyers enjoy having neighbors close by, while some don't. Another tip, review the neighborhood crime statistics. Just like the school information, crime statistics are an important factor to choosing the right neighborhood when buying a home. The internet is a good resource for crime information, just like local school information. Use a search engine like Google, Bing, Yahoo, and searching for a city-town crime statistics by neighborhood will yield some good information for you. For example, Napa Valley Crime Statistics by Neighborhood will bring up several quality websites, including information directly from the City of Napa's website. So the best way to find out detailed information about the neighborhood crime statistics is to call the local police department. The police department should have information about specific neighborhoods, information regarding crime prevention, community policing, and more. Another thing is to consider is taxes. Tax rates vary from town to town. Tax information rates are available to the public. Also, information regarding specific properties' assessed value, different than the appraised and marketing value, is public knowledge. By calling your local municipalities or assessing their websites, this information should be able to be obtained. Always keep in mind, a great real estate agent should be able to find out what the current tax rates are. Additionally, they should be able to find out what the tax rate pattern has been over the last several years and what the trend is. Is it increasing, decreasing? And the tax rate can affect monthly payments, so you definitely want to have an idea what the rates have done over the past several years, and it can possibly help predict what they'll do in the future. Another tip, find out what the future development plans are for the neighborhood. I know sometimes people don't think about this, but whether the plan is to stay in a home for 2 years or 20 years, the future development of a neighborhood is important. Don't you want to know what's going to be happening in your next door? The development of a neighborhood can impact the resale of a home, both in positive and negative ways. The future of a neighborhood can also have an impact on a family or a soon-to-be family. Are there discussions or proposals of an expansion of the local school district? Or maybe a new library? A new community center? Between the local municipality and real estate agent, information regarding future development should be readily available. The last tip is go take a look for yourself. Even though the above 8 tips should be very helpful while choosing the right neighborhood to buy a home in, the school statistics, crime reports, future development plans, there's nothing like seeing the potential neighborhood for yourself. If you're unfamiliar with a neighborhood, drive or walk around the neighborhood and do it at different times of the day. Whether you're doing it in the morning, midday, evening, take the time to check out the neighborhood homes at different times of the day. Do they appear to be well kept? Are local residents walking their dogs? Stop and ask the neighbors their opinion and thoughts on the neighborhood. Sometimes the best way to determine whether a neighborhood is right or not is to see it with your own eyes. So choosing a neighborhood when buying a home is a very, very important thing to consider. And every single buyer will have their own opinion and thoughts on the neighborhood, but we want to give you as much information as we possibly can, and I really, really hope that these tips will help you choose the right neighborhood for you when you're buying a home. My name's Ali Cassetti. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I really appreciate it. My information is right here. If you need it, feel free to call, text, or email me at any time. It's also going to be posted below this video, and I can't wait to see you again.